right there on spinnerbait, right on top of the water. I mean right on top of the water. I pulled it out, run it right on top of the water, and he hit that legend spinnerbait.
Decent fish,
Pretty
too.
nice fish, too. Boy, he crushed it. This guy don't know there's a cold front. Look at where the bait is. It's plumb down in his throat.
He inhaled it.
Yeah, he did. That's a male fish. He's up here getting ready for springtime. Oh, yeah, that's a nice fish. Good fish right there. Got a little mark on his head where maybe he'd been hooked before or something. I had that bait right on top of the water. I was kind of leaving a little bit. Oh, there's the other one coming out of that. He hit it on top. He hit it on top of the water too, didn't he?
Yeah. I
saw him get it. I just happened to be looking down at it. Oh, that's a good one right there. That'd make mine look like a minnow. Hey, maybe we need to be fishing shallower, not deeper. We're gonna go up in some creeks and bays. Yeah. But see, this is that north shoreline that I was talking about. This is the north shoreline where the water's a little bit warmer, even though it's only 52 degrees. Oh, that's a pretty fish.
Nice fish.
Hey, hang on, let me take a picture of that fish. Let me grab my phone down real quick. Get you a picture right here. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. The fish, that is.
All right.
Gotcha. I'll send you that pic. I hadn't noticed Jeff on any of my fish say, "Hey, Jimmy, let me take a picture of your fish." Of course, then again, I hadn't caught any as big as his. Jeff's probably thinking, well, if you catch a big one, I might do it, Jimmy. There's one. Feels like a pretty nice fish. Well, he loaded up on it. How big he is, he felt pretty good. It's just a nice one. He's not a giant. He's pretty doggone nice. He's got one hook in him. But he hit the head of it. That's good. That's a good sign. He hit it to eat it. He hit that crawfish to eat it right there. This is like the best crankbait I have ever fished with in my life, this deep smoothie. The shallow smoothies are great baits too, and they got a fantastic wiggle. That's a nice fish right there. That is a dandy. But the deep smoothies, just something about them. They pull so smooth and they got such great vibration. They're just incredible bait made right here in America. An American original, just like me. An American original. I know that's probably not in vogue anymore to be an American, but I'm proud of it. Aren't you, Jeff?
You bet.
I'm real happy to be an American.
You bet. There's one.
Fish? Yep. Then another crappie. Another crappie.
They're on.
I'll get some crappie baits out. That's a pretty nice crappie right there. Yeah, that's a good crappie. Right on the very end hook. They're not aggressive.
Nah, it's got
to be fairly aggressive trying to eat a bait that size, doesn't it?
Thought I had grass. I'd hit.
Thought you had grass, you didn't have a bass, but you had a crappie. Oh, there's a fish. Well, bass or crappie? No, it's a bass. Not a big bass, but it's a bass. I'm trying to slow us down as much as we can going across this big flat. We're in a big flat, 8 to 18 feet deep with grass down the bottom, real deep grass. And these baits are only running about 5 feet. You see how that bass is hooked? That is a very typical cold front situation. That's why you got to really use sharp hooks. You got to fight the fish a little differently. Handle them a lot easier. Look at when you get a fish close to the boat, look and see how he's hooked. That'll tell you how to go ahead and fight him the rest of the way in. But nearly every fish that we've caught, with the exception of one or two, maybe just one, have been caught on the very end hook of these crankbaits. So, which means that they're just snapping at them. They're not really aggressively bite them. You'll catch them on the front hook when they're really trying to eat them. They're biting that bait from the front. In fact, of course, they'll take it all the way down their throat. Suck it right down in their throat. Water temperature, right, Jeff?
You betcha.
That's the deal. Water temperature. Oh yeah, good fish. Good bass. You see that strike, or did you have it down?
No, it's right there, and that came through that brush. Hit it right when it came through the brush.
Yep.
He's holding tight to the brush. Yeah.
And this is still not real warm, but it's 54 degrees, which is just a couple of degrees, but that means a lot to those fish. That means a lot to us. I wish he'd get a couple of degrees warmer myself. And it's going to. Oh man, do you see that where that fish was? He's up there in no water at all, but it's the warmest water he can find.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him out here in the air that's warmer than the water. Not sure he'll like it, but boy, he was way up in there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, in the end of this is just a pocket. This is a small creek running into the lake, not a major creek, but
Good fish.
it's a good fish. Like some of them you've been catching. Actually, I think he's bigger than what you've been catching.
Probably.
Actually, I thought, Jeff might say something like, Jimmy, do you want me to take a picture of
Well, I'll
that
get
fish?
a picture. You want a picture?
Oh, yeah, Jeff, why don't you take a picture of my fish, buddy? Hey.
That's how you put my rod down that long.
Yeah, he won't put his rod down at all. Yeah, I'll take a picture of my fish, Jeff. I got his power pole down.
All right.
Hang on.
Got it.
All right.
Nice fish.
Send me that. This fish is just barely hooked, but he dominoed on that bait. We got big 4/0 hooks in those baits, and they're great. You don't lose many fish once you stick that big hook in their head. All right, now you can throw back up that shallow water. I had to do something to keep him from making 20 casts while I was unhooking that fish. Made him get his camera out and take a picture.
I spooked one.
I fished with him 30 times, first time he's ever taken a picture of me.
It's the only time I can get some casts in. You got a fish on. Better fish.
Big one?
Yeah.
Let me power pole back down real quick.
That's a decent fish.
Power pole back down. Oh, that is a good one. Oh, nothing like spinner baiting in the springtime. That's the best fishing in the world you can do, I think. Spinner baiting in the springtime. That might be the biggest one today. That's a good one right there. Look
That's
right
a
here,
nice
Jeff.
fish.
Look right here. I was gonna get you while you're still kneeling down. All your pictures look the same. That's the biggest fish though. That
Big old bucket mouth.
That one's got a good belly on it. Yeah. Who says they don't bite during cold fronts, huh?
Nice fish.
They do. All right. Hey, Jeff, we talk about the O'Reilly culture. When I think of O'Reilly, and I notice every O'Reilly store I go by and I drive by just like I come back from Georgia, I probably drove by 100 of them just in route. When I think of O'Reilly, and about every one I go by and I look, and there's a car or two sitting out front with their hood up. In fact, I had a guy comment one time on my Facebook, and it was, I won't mention the name of the car, but he said that's the life of that particular brand truck, sitting in front of an O'Reilly store with his hood up. He was kind of knocking the brand of car. But that's part of the O'Reilly's culture, is those trucks and cars and pickups sitting in front of an O'Reilly store with their hoods up, because the culture is all about helping people.
It's customer service business, and we've built our business on just, top-notch customer service. And that's what we focus on in all our stores all across the country every day, is just providing that great customer service and helping people with their needs to keep their cars running.
When the O'Reilly brothers started back with just one store in Springfield, Missouri, that was their big deal, wasn't it? And I've heard stories that one of the sisters, I don't know if the story's true or not, you probably tell me it's just a fable, but one of the sisters had gone to an auto parts store and couldn't get waited on. And because of that, her brother started a parts store where you'd wait on people and take care of them.
Well, it's family business. It's actually the father and son of the O'Reilly kids is the one that started the business way back when, and they broke out and started the business on their own in Springfield in 1957 and just kind of grew the business from there.
But it's always from day one been about pulling that hood up and helping that person fix the problem.
You bet. It's all
and
about
that's
customer
really what
service.
the O'Reilly culture is all about.
Yeah.
People helping
Yeah.
people. I found a way to keep you from trying to outcast me. Start talking about O'Reilly's. You quit
Yeah.
fishing. I couldn't believe it.
I can do that any day. I'd rather fish. I don't get to do this all the time.
They are up in these pockets, aren't they? You know that the good thing about it too, we're power pole down. We've caught 3 fish power pole down right here. That's a male there. See, that last one you caught was a female. That one right there is a male. Yep, we've caught 3 fish power pole down. That's what you want to do when you get up in these areas like this. Just fish them carefully, power pole down, make a lot of throws. And the thing you got to realize is that fish are continually coming up here as the day goes on. As the water gets warmer, it's like a magnet. It's just sucking the fish up in here. Where we're sitting right now is 56.3 degrees.
There's one.
Look at there's another fish.
Yeah.
Jeff's got another fish. He kind of got going really good there when I got him talking about O'Reilly's. That's another good one too. These are good quality fish up in here, and they'll replace themselves. There'll be more fish coming up as the day goes on. Of course, we're leaving these here. We're not taking these in here. We're just catching them, having fun with them, and leaving them. But this water has actually probably come up about a degree while I've been power pole down. You know what? That's a pretty one. That's a big female there. That male's up here looking for big fat girlfriends is what he's doing. It's the fourth fish we've caught while we were on power pole. Isn't that something?
There's another one.
Another one?
Yep.
Golly! 5 fish while sitting on power pole. That's pretty cool. That's another male there. I believe that's a male. That is pretty good. Yep, that's a male. You're catching them all, girls and boys both. You're not particular, are you?
Oh, nice fish. Inhaled it.
That's a good one. Oh, there goes your airplane. There's your airplane right there. Is that yours?
Nice one, no. A little nicer than ours.
Probably Dollar General's right there. That's a big one. Man, that's nice. I'm gonna have to get you to talk about something before I can finish this email.
You just keep emailing.
Found him right behind us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Boy, it's just amazing what 1 or 2 degrees in temperature makes, isn't it?
Another good fish.
That's a good fish, yes, sir. It is just amazing. Just 1 or 2 degrees makes a huge difference. Good fish, too.
Yeah.
Really good fish. Boy, it would be hard to fish these areas without a power pole, wouldn't it?
Got it?
Yeah.
Come off the bank.
Nice fish, too. Nice fish. Come here, baby. Good one. Come here, baby doll. I dropped that spinnerbait down. I've been running them kind of on top because I like to see them hit it.
Yeah.
Good strike. I dropped that one down. He hit it about 3 foot deep. That's a male fish there. That's a pretty good sized male, though. That's a nice sized male right there. Nothing wrong with that. Take those all day long. You know, the wind is lower now, but but the last time I said that, we got about a 40-mile-an-hour gust. I think it's trying to, get out of here tonight. That's one thing about these cold fronts in the springtime like this is that they don't last. They're bad when they get here, but they don't last. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's a nice fish.
Nice boil there.
Oh, he boiled up and got that thing big. He got it up on top. Oh, look at that fish. Look at that
That's good fish.
Yeah, look at him come out of that brush. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's a dandy right there.
That's a big fish of the day.
That is a fish of the day. Look at that guy. Boy, he come up and got that. That might have been his boyfriend I just caught a few minutes ago. Come here, sugar. Come here, sugar. Come right around here. Don't you jump and get off.
Probably want a picture of that.
I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Look at how he bit my Legend spinnerbait. One of the things that I did with the Legend spinnerbait is I put really light wire because you get a lot of vibrations out of light wire, but that's what happens. And I'll simply bend that bait back. Oh man, look at that fish.
Nice
That's
fish.
a 7-pound fish. Looky there, you got Jeff got his camera out. Oh, man, look at that fish. God,
Belly.
Watch that tree there. Don't
Yep.
let it bang too hard. That's a big 7-pound plus female bass right there. Now we're out at the mouth of a creek. You can see the creek going up there. That's where we're heading. We're out at the mouth of that creek. This fish is heading back there where we were heading. I just caught her before I got there. Oh man. Hey, I got some scales laying here. I forgot all about that. I don't want to keep her out of the water too long. I'm going to hook it right up under that gill plate. Pick this fish out. Reset. Reset. 0. 768.
Wow.
768. Wow. Wow. Yee, doggies. That's what I'm talking about. Man. I want you to look at my spinnerbait. My spinnerbait, she cratered it. This is what happens when you have light wire, but that's good. That's the reason you catch so many fish on this Legend spinnerbait, is that light wire. Now that wire's gonna break too, but you know, you buy your package of worms for $7 or $8, and you catch 7 or 8 or 9 fish out of them. You feel like you really got your money's worth.
You got your money's worth out of that spinnerbait.
For $5, you catch 20 fish out of it and it breaks, and you're thinking, oh, my dang spinnerbait broke. You know, I never understood it. And we can put heavier wire on them and they'll catch 100 fish before they break. But you won't catch 100 fish on the heavy wire spinnerbaits. Got him? Yep. And on the edge of this creek, I don't know if my power pole will reach right here or not. I'm gonna stick it down just in case it did. It did. Fish around right here a little bit slow. Oh, another nice fish. I got one. Oh, I lost him. I had one too. Boy, putting that power pole down. They're right on the edge of that creek. Right on the edge of it. We just about had a double. Mine come off. I saw him. It's just a little bit bigger than yours.
Of course.
There's one. You'll just catch another bigger one, huh?
Seen that one hit.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's
a pretty fish. Oh yeah. Mine was that size. That one I just lost, he was that size. Not quite that size. Boy, the creek's the deal. Get up in the bays and the creeks. Oh, look at the belly on that girl. That is a good fish right there.
Yeah.
That is a pretty fish. Look at that belly. Man, that is nice. I love it. I love it. I hope you enjoyed that video. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that little bell so it'll ding and remind you, and you'll never miss a Jimmy Houston Outdoors video. Thanks a bunch, guys and gals.